conditions. AccuWeather on KMET1490am.com. Log in every morning for your daily forecast.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. Good to have you with us. We got lots of people tuning in on this amazing day of pretty much. Well, it's been a weird week. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those weeks where we're like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" And now it's like, "Okay, the weekend, yay!" I don't know how you feel about that. I know Jesse Sanchez over there is kind of going, "What is next?" And I'm not gonna lie. I saw the news as of yesterday, and I said, "Are you kidding me?" Now, at first, I saw his face, and I thought, "Okay, some promotion. He's doing the red carpet. Pretty obvious on that." And then, Jesse, you posted this last night. It was a nice moment that you posted. Let me bring it up. It was very touching, I thought. And I'll say this to people that are out there. You know how they say it comes in threes? It's like everybody at the age of 67 is just completely just saying, "Okay, I'm done with life." What is going on there, Jesse? I don't agree with this. I think somebody needs to get their head out of the 67 world and just say, "Look, I can live forever." How about that?
So, yeah, when you started talking, I was like, "What are you talking about?" Because I tend to post a lot of stuff in clumps, and then when you recalled that, I was like, "Oh no, I know what you're talking about." Yes, I cried a little bit yesterday to find that Ray Liotta passed away, and I was like, I was heartbroken. I'm like, he's only 67. He died in his sleep while he was filming on location in Dominican Republic, I think.
Yeah.
And there's not too much information about how he passed, but yeah, no, he's still young. He's still young.
He's
I
very
don't
young. He was set to get married, man. Like he got a young in. You know, like I was like, there's only one guy that could get that. That's him. You know what I mean? Like he's got this. He's got the suave. He's got the cool. He's got the, not new for school feel. You know what I mean? But he was doing it right. And you know what I liked about it? I did some research on him as of yesterday because I was like, what else do I need to know about this guy? Because I always liked him and I always wanted to see that show that he's with Jennifer Lopez in. You know which one I'm talking about? I think it's called. Shoot.
No, I have not seen it. I'm not trying to figure out which one. Which one is that?
It's with him and Jennifer Lopez. If you look it up, I'm sure it'll come up right there. And it's one that I wanted to see because I knew, like, oh wow, like I want to see him in action like that. You know what I mean? But he kind of looks like he's kind of showing her the ropes. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's a TV show?
Yeah.
Or it's a movie?
No, it's a TV show.
Oh, okay. So for me, like the movies that I'll always remember him by are movies like where a lot of his comedy roles, like in Heartbreakers.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that one.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I have.
Okay. It's just a cheesy, fun movie, but it was fun. I remember him. What movie was it? Oh yeah, he was in that movie, John Q. I believe he was the. Yeah, I remember a bunch of weird roles that he's in. He played like the chief police officer in the movie John Q. But he's done so many things.
Okay.
It's hard to write it down. Or no. Oh, I'm recalling the movie. Do you remember the movie Wild Hogs?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I did.
Okay, you have failed the city.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm still on the other show, which is called Shades of Blue, by the way, which you completely.
Okay, I figured if I take my time, you'd figure it out. But
Yeah,
no, he's played so many great roles and so many fun roles. It's hard to narrow him down to like his best things, but I like his performances and everything he's done. Ooh, okay, see that looks awesome. I need to watch that.
Yeah, I know, right? I didn't catch it when it came out, and I thought Jennifer Lopez really nailed it in that. It looks like it should be a movie, but no, it was a show, and I think it made a few seasons. I'm not sure where it's playing, but he was known for, of course, his role in Goodfellas. You know what I mean? I always get that movie. Well, all the mobster movies. Like, I put him in all the mobster movies in my head because he just played it well. You know what I mean? And I don't know what the cast is going to say about his passing, or if they've already said something. You know, everybody takes to Twitter as of late. But I can say this: he's just taken too soon. He like he had more life in him. And I don't even know what he died from. Do you?
No. The only thing that they're reporting is that he just passed away in his sleep. So I doesn't really say too much.
Yeah, and evidently his lady was there with him, and that's sad too. I will say this though, he was friends with his ex-wife because he has a daughter, and so I was checking out, that and checking out, like how they were all related because I'm like, wow, okay, he made a go of it with his ex, and he never spoke badly about his ex because again, she's the mother of their child. But I wondered how she felt about him going with a girl like young. You know what I mean? But they looked in love, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But I know at least the daughter, she's gonna need all like everybody around her because, and I think because he always invited her to the red carpet. If anything, if like she has like a bug, I bet it would be like writing. I don't know if it's acting, but definitely writing. And I think like if she gets like a moment where she wants to write a movie, like I think maybe she should do that. But I guess like the ones that he always like palled around with, I think they would keep her protected. Like De Niro is a huge, right next to Ray Liotta. I mean, even that name Liotta, you know what I mean? It's him. You can't get. You know what I mean? You can't get anything different than him. You know what I mean? That's Ray. That's why I want to see Shades of Blue because I feel that's more him than some of the other roles he's ever played. He's a good guy that look a little bad and kind of like I'll slice you if you date my daughter. I feel like he's that guy. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, yes, I can totally see that. You know what? He actually voiced one of the main characters in one of the video games I like. I'm not a big fan of Grand Theft Auto, the series in general, but I did play one that I did enjoy because it takes place in the 80s. It's called Grand Theft Auto Vice City,
Yeah.
and he voices the main character, which made it so much better.
Yeah, I was trying to look up his voice credits on that. I know he's like in B Movie and a few other like shows, and I'm like, dude, this guy did it all. And I feel like he had at least years to go. Like I think if anything, I mean, he's one of the guys that you're like, okay, like if I'm that old at 67, which isn't old by the way, but if I'm like older at that age, which I'm not yet, I'd want to look like that. You know what I mean? Like, and if I had an ex, I'd be like, ex, are you jealous? No, I'm just kidding. But, because I think she's jealous. I think she's jealous of the new girl. But there you go. But they didn't get married. They were engaged to be married. So that's got to be said on all fronts,
Yeah, yeah. It's just I don't even think I quite believe it when I first read it because I'm like, my mom's only like 7 years younger. I'm like, no. So we need to push back the age at least another 20, 30 years.
Well, everybody's dying at the age. Watch, do the math on the last few people that died. Saget, 67. Right? Think about it.
No, I'm scrolling down my feed and I'm like, boom, Depeche Mode founding keyboard Anthony Fletcher dies at 60. So is 60 between 60 and 70 the new hot number now? Oh man.
It is. It's weird and it's like mysterious deaths. Yeah, I just don't understand that. I blame Betty White. Betty White started it at the beginning of the year. She's like, I'm going out with a bang. Like, by the way, guys, follow me. Like, all right. Well, there you go. All right. So anyway, yeah, be careful out there. Love your loved ones. Look, when Bruce Willis stepped away from acting, I got worried. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm watching that situation. Did you see that?
I heard about that, but I don't know too much about it.
Yeah, I don't want to bring it up. I'm hoping he returns soon because he stepped away due to something of a disease is what they're calling it. They call it this, and so he stepped away. The family announced that he would be stepping away from acting following an aphasia diagnosis, which is a language disorder caused by damage to the areas of the brain responsible for expression and comprehension. Now, there's been a few statements on this. I say this. Look, anything that could kind of like impact the brain, unless you had like, honestly, a brain tumor or like brain injury, and even a brain injury, you could come back from, But if it's like a slow roll like Alzheimer's or dementia, then I go, okay, there's got to be a way to heal that at some point, or at least prevent it, right? And so a lot of people have been asking, what's the situation? Is he going to be okay? Is he able to, pull through? I hope he could pull through because all these actors which I'm not going to lie, I know the younger generation are like, huh? Who? What? Huh? I mean, they're the ones that would disappoint you, Jesse. They would make you feel old, right? Because I guarantee some of the youth of today are like, who's this? Who's, like, who, what? So, but I just say, is this going to happen with our good friend Bruce? You know what I mean? Because Bruce is in that category of age, and I just don't want to see it go bad. People ask this: what is aphasia, which he's suffering from, evidently? It says here, an aphasia is an acquired loss of language skills. This is distinct from just an inability to speak, for example, which may come from paralysis of the lips or tongue, but really goes beyond that. It would be both speaking and writing or understanding or listening and reading. What can cause it? It says damage to any part of the brain that facilitates language can cause an aphasia. Depending on which part of the brain is injured, the aphasia can take different forms. The most common cause of an aphasia is a stroke. Now, I see that. I know a lot of people as of late have been getting a stroke, whether they know it or not. And it could be mild. It could be major. Go ahead, Jesse. What are you thinking?
No. The moment you said stroke, I went to, oh God, what's his name? He was in so many movies and shows. I don't know too much about what a stroke is. I know very little. So, what's his name? I'm going crazy now. I'm going to go crazy. Tim Curry.
Oh, he got bad after a stroke. That was a bad stroke, Jesse. I'm not going to lie. My grandma had that type of stroke, and I think she had several, actually. And the last one really did her in. But she was, like, caught up in her head, and she could not speak. That's a really bad version of stroke. And I think he was in a wheelchair because of it, huh?
Yeah, he was. Like, I love Tim Curry. So, like, I didn't know he had a stroke. And because I don't follow a lot of actors' personal lives.
Yeah.
So when I found out, because somebody was taking pictures of him year by year, and then, like, you see the year that he took the stroke, and then you can see it in his face. And I was just like, no, I don't want to see that. And I hope he recovers very quick, but...
No, I agree with you, Jesse. It's happening way too much, and I've had family members also suffer from a stroke, and I'm like, there is medication to actually reduce it, right? And I always say, if you're suffering from a stroke, and you recover from it, good job. There are different versions of it, and because of it, you need to take care of yourself, right? There's such a thing as epilepsy. I think people get the both of the things kind of combined and confused, but it shouldn't be. They're completely different. And you just need to be aware of it. I remember being with someone who actually suffered from epilepsy, and he's like, if I drop on the floor, and I kid you not, I was going door to door with him on a thing we used to do way back in the day, and he gave me this vial, and he's like, if I start convulsing, drop this in my mouth. And I'm like, you tell me that now? Like, you could have warned me like ahead of time, but I didn't know what to say. And then the person came to the door, and I'm like, hi, and then I went on with what I had to say. But I guess my point is this, warn people around you if you're going to do that. You know what I mean? I just remember that so vividly. I was like, okay, I don't know what that means. I don't know. I think I was like 17 or 16 or 17, I can't remember. And I was just like, okay. So let me bring some awareness to you guys. I know we're talking about all kinds of stuff that's happening to people in their brains and their minds, and coronavirus. Some are calling it long haul COVID. I don't know if it's that for him, but if they say it is, then I would kind of believe it, because a lot of people are starting to feel the effects of some of the vaccinations that came out. There's a lot of studies that are being done, especially on, well, I'm not gonna say which one, because then they'll blast me. I guess my point is this, right, Jesse? There's only a few, right? Which one is it? But so there's some studies being done, and people are going, wait, what do we do with this? So I say, just pay attention to those. Are those causing one thing, or are they completely separate? Sometimes they are separate, and sometimes it's a combination of several things. One, maybe a vaccine that went bad. Two, a possible experience with COVID, because they're starting to see things from COVID. They're calling a lot of brain fog like COVID as well. And I'm like, what does that mean? And people go, well, if you have trouble remembering, or you have trouble, I don't know if it's like this with aphasia, but I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. I guess the question is, what happens next with the latest, round of like with pox, we've got that coming up around the corner. I mean, it's here in California. We talked about that. Northern California, how many more cases until we're confirmed here in Southern California and or abroad, in your neck of the woods as well. Like, you know, what's going on with all the medications out there, right? But I think we need to be ahead of it, and we need to at least be aware of it. But again, back to the people that are alive, like you, Bruce, can you get your head in the game and do the right thing? Like, I think they need to do stuff for their brain, like speech patterns and speech stuff. I've been working with a few people on that, and I hope it helps, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I don't know, Jesse, but I'm hoping, you know, we can get ahead of it, you know?
Right. I mean, I don't want to see anybody pass away from things such as this. So
yeah,
it's hard to see, especially like when you see an actor that you watched for over the past 20 something years start to get sick, then you're just like, oh no, why?
Well, the one that's kind of beating through it, and if you haven't seen Expendables, see all three. I highly recommend it. Have you seen Expendables, Jesse?
Oh yes, I've seen the Expendables.
Okay, awesome. The one that's really rocking right now is Stallone. I follow him on social media. You know, the Sly, right? The Stallion, right? And he really is just like, hey, you know. And I'm like, dude, you got it. Keep it going, you know. He's got a family. He's supportive of them. They're supportive of him. And then he's supportive of the cast. I love him and Statham, right? I saw him and Statham in a post, and I'm like, dude, they're filming something. Maybe is it Expendables 4? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, when else did they get together, right? They're like bros, like a. Go ahead.
They're making a 4th one?
Well, if you go to the social media, you'll see him and Statham, and Statham's like, dude, are you gonna stay around? He was like, you know, maybe a little, you know. And it's just like, oh man, dude, I want to see the next one. So anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right, people, we need to take a quick break. We'll be back with more right after these messages. Stay tuned.
In the studio with Fred Penny, managing attorney with Penny & Associates Injury Lawyers. Fred, tell us what makes you the #1 choice for handling personal injury cases.
Most of our firm is made up of former insurance company trial lawyers with extensive experience handling all types of personal injury matters. We believe that gives us a distinct advantage.
That's Penny & Associates Injury Lawyers with locations throughout California. For a free consultation, go to pennyandassociates.com or call 1-800-616-4-LAW. That's 1-800-616-4-LAW.
Your health truly is the greatest gift. At U-Theory, quality of life is at the heart of every product we make. From farm to shelf, we travel the world to source the purest, most efficacious, and clinically studied ingredients to create science-backed supplements that support beauty, emotional, digestive, and physical well-being. All U-Theory products are manufactured at our Southern California facility, ensuring the highest quality standards every step of the way. As a family-owned company, we celebrate the power of human potential with a mission to inspire wellness in all. Try U-Theory Immune Plus Daily Wellness, 100% daily values of vitamin C, D3, and zinc. Go beyond the you of today and catch the you of tomorrow. U-Theory.
Hey, Mark's here. We want people should know about the new Italian radio show on KMET. Like my Uncle Vinny used to say, Gumbas non stunad.
SD, there is no such words in Italian.
Forget about it. Tell them about the show.
The Italian Radio Show, presented by West Coast Italian Radio.
Mondays at 4 p.m. on KMET 1490, or stream us live 24/7 from our website at WCIR.biz.
Make sure to tune in.
You don't want them, we should have to tell you twice.
For all you truck and RV enthusiasts, TruckWorks right here in Banning is your one-stop shop for the best diesel performance and overall truck and RV needs. Whether you're towing, racing, off-road, or just cruising around town, TruckWorks specializes in truck and RV service, maintenance, repair, and performance upgrades for every light and medium-duty truck manufacturer. Bring it down to Terry and the guys at TruckWorks. Call 951-922-4776 or visit their website at mydieseldown.com today.
AJ here from Living the Good Life Show. Each week we talk about the good life, travel, all sports, especially golf and lifestyle. Celebrating 30 years, we bring you fresh inside the ropes reporting and one-on-ones with Hollywood's finest. So stay in the know with Living the Good Life Show Sunday morning 6 to 7 a.m. right here on KMET AM 1490 ABC News Radio. Presented by Apollo Hospice Care. Care that comes to you. Visit apollohospice.com today.
Your pharmacy and mobility solutions is now Beaumont Pharmacy with a new location at the Sundance Corporate Center. That's at the corner of Highland Springs and 8th in Suite 110. Of course, they still have Pack Your Meds. No more counting out the pills, dropping them on the floor. Oh, what a mess. And they have a full selection of pharmaceutical CBD. Wheelchairs, over-the-counter meds, you name it, they've got it. So if you're looking for the best and you want the best pharmacy, you go to Beaumont Pharmacy at their new location, 835 North Highland Springs, Beaumont Avenue in Beaumont, California, Suite 110. Give them a call, 951-845-8252.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. We got Jesse Sanchez over there. Jesse, what's going on for the weekend? What are your plans this weekend?
Oh, yeah. No, gas prices are too high, so I'm probably going to stay home and just relax, play some video games. I do want to watch Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh, good one.
That's my plan, is to watch at least Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and, I don't know, something new and funny. I was going to torture Casey because I'm going to torture her with that Winnie the Pooh movie when it comes out. So
oh, God. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to lie. I had like no, just no. Imagine a kid in the room going, that's Winnie the Pooh. Why would Winnie the Pooh do that? And then they go to Disney like, ah! Winnie's like, right?
You're right. That's why it's like
somebody dropped the ball, man. I did research on that. Disney had the copyright. Jesse, did you know that? I didn't know that.
I didn't know they had the copyright. I did.
And they dropped it. Their attorneys and their legal team are going to get so reamed when that gets out and back to them, because they're going to say that I guarantee you somebody's going to be like, oh, sue them, and they're going to say, and then 3 weeks later they're going to be like, why didn't we sue them? They're like, and then 3 weeks later, bye-bye. Copyright guys gone. The whole department, bye-bye. Because they're like, how could you, like, imagine all the things they've copyrighted that they keep current, and then all those things are bye-bye. Now they're all horrors or slasher or thriller, which I'm not going to lie. I'm thinking Mary Poppins as a slasher would be kind of cool, you know?
Wait, what?
Oh, how are you all right with Winnie the Pooh being, but not Mary Poppins? Think about it. She could defend the kid. She could be like the next, like Mary Poppins on Elm Street. Think about it. It actually has a ring.
How would you stop Mary Poppins? She's magical. She flies through the air with an umbrella.
She stabs you with the umbrella, man. Boom. What? It's a thing. Don't let that smiley little face fool you. The kid's like, yay! She kills pedophiles. She kills murderers. She kills beaters. She kills all of them, all with one final swoop of wind. Boom.
Oh, so she's like a slasher that hurts people.
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, at the rate that they're going, they're pretty much going to drop the ball on that as well, right? I mean, what's next? You know, Peter Pan as Mr. Actually, Peter Pan they've redone so many times. I don't think they have the copyright on that.
There's already a dark theory about Peter Pan, so I'd rather not go there with that one.
Well, Peter Pan can be dark. I mean, think about it.
It really is. Once you start thinking about like the actual book, you know what? So I realized that a lot of the Disney movies I took as like truth. And then when I realized I read the actual stories, I'm like, whoa, these are like crazy horrible, especially like Sleeping Beauty and all those other ones.
Well, the real stories of Grimm are worse than they are when they're told for good. So technically, you're not wrong. They all have a dark side. And something that Stephanie is talking about in social media, I love this comment. Thank you, Stephanie. She says this, there is a game that has Disney characters, and it's like the dark side of Disney called Kingdom Hearts, which got no heart and got dark all around. Oh, Jesse.
I like the Kingdom Hearts story. It was really good.
Well, there you go. That's Mickey trying to save the whole kingdom because they're all falling down to the dark side. So, yeah, there you go. Well, that's probably why they bought Star Wars, to learn the light side. Yay, always should win, not dark side, because dark side kill everyone. And then you become ugly like the Emperor, and he's like, I want to kill y'all. And yeah, no, just no. So there you go. Okay, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. People, make it a great day and keep alive, okay? Don't go slasher all the way. I know Jesse has his own slasher films, but I'm going to tell you one film that I want to see right now. Top Gun Maverick. Boom. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, Top Gun. I'm not a real heavy Tom Cruise fan.
Oh, well, you don't have to be. You just have to be a F. Let's see, what kind of fighters do they have in this one? I think you need to see it at the movie theater because you got to hear like the rumble of the jets.
That is true. I mean, if there's one movie I want to see in theater, it's what was it called? I'll probably end up waiting. I really should have seen it in theater, but it's called Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay. I'm gonna say one other name, Jesse. I want to see how you feel about this name. What do you think about Jennifer Connelly?
Jennifer Connelly. Why does that name sound familiar? Wait, no, I remember the name now. I like her as an actress. I liked her in Labyrinth, and that was back in the early days. That was her, right?
I don't know. Was she in that?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, you know what she was in? That I was like, wait, that's not her. She was in, kid you not, Rocketeer. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah, she was the main love interest.
Uh-huh. That's Jennifer
Yeah,
Connelly.
you didn't know that?
Well, I didn't until I saw it recently. That's Jennifer Connelly. Okay, so Jennifer is in Top Gun Maverick. Now, do you have any interest in seeing it?
Okay, so you're trying to get me with the female cast. I see what you're doing there.
Hey, man, I gotta have someone that will want to go with me, man. I want to see Top Gun Maverick. I got no one to go with me. Look, yesterday I went to Long Beach. I went with Jose Yoa, the Latino cyber guy, and we checked out like the eatery area there, which is actually really good. Like if you ever get to visit Long Beach, which by the way is a thing that you could do, I think this evening. I think they have it yesterday and today. And you buy a ticket. I didn't buy the ticket, but I just went with him. He did some camera stuff, and I was like, all right. And but if you buy a ticket, you get to like taste the goods of the neighborhood, and they're all outside dining, so it's all outside, which is nice. So they have like some of the area kind of closed off. They got police on one corner or the other on another corner. It's basically just a block. The businesses are still open. You can walk by them, but the eateries are really good. So they had like pretty much anything, and then they had beer and alcohol and kind of safe dining on the outside. And there was a restaurant I like at or in Long Beach, but I don't know if it was there. Maybe it was. And they serve tacos, but they're so good. And then there's some people selling some stuff. But I just went to go visit. Somebody asked me recently, "Did you sell your book there?" I go, "No, I haven't sold my book there. I was just visiting." But back to the movie. I want to see this, Jesse, and the fact that she's in this. I mean, come on, she's the one that calms down Hulk. Think about it.
That is true. You know what? I haven't seen the trailer, so I'll probably watch the trailer first and let you and I'll judge on that.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. She would calm me down in a heartbeat. I'd be like, "Ooh la la, thank you," right?
That is true, but then her husband will destroy you.
Oh, she's married? Never mind. Hey, yo, I'm just watching from afar. Wait, hold up. You know she's the love interest of Tom Cruise, right?
No.
Yeah.
You know what? I tell you what. I've never ever even seen the first Top Gun movie, so that's yeah.
You haven't seen the first Top Gun movie?
No.
Well, no wonder you're not a fan, dude. You got to go to that one and then go to this one.
See, that would make more sense. I would have to watch the first one, then get to know the second one.
Actually, I think it's on its own merit, but I think the first one will give you perspective of who the people are, especially a son who makes an appearance. Well, it's funny that you know Kilmer, but I mean, look at that. Them on the red carpet doing their thing. And who's she married to? Who's the husband in charge?
If memory serves me correct, I believe she is married to Paul Bettany, who plays as the Vision in the Marvel movies.
Wait a minute, no. He's got it going on with Scarlet Witch. That don't work for me. I don't understand it now, Jesse. It's just I don't. How do you get all the hot girls?
Oh, what are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. He's with Elizabeth Olsen as oh man, he really, like, how did they meet? Did they meet? Because I remember she was in that movie with, what was it called? Oh, something about the mind. A Beautiful Mind. And he was in it. She was playing the love interest of, what's his name? Gladiator guy.
Russell Crowe?
Yeah, Russell Crowe. Did they meet there? What's going on? He got all the hot girls. He got game, man.
That would make sense, since I love Paul Bettany. He's been in so many great movies.
He is a good actor. I'm not gonna lie. I would view him as in the top 8 that I know that can play anything, and you believe him, right?
That is true. All I have to say is A Knight's Tale.
Oh, I remember that. Good movie.
I love that movie.
I didn't expect to love that.
Yeah, it's got Heath Ledger, it's got Paul Bettany, it's got so many amazing people, and the music it's just a fun movie. So it's great. It's one of my top 10.
Well, here's what I say. If Jen can calm Hulk down, then Jen, have fun with that. And I don't know how they do that, like on camera screens, like stuff, and then I don't know if I'd be all right with that. I think if I married an actress, I'd be like, we're going to be in every film together. We're the love interest of each other. Because I don't know how it would feel about somebody like kissing somebody else and then being like love interest. You know what I mean? I mean, like, a lot of people hook up on the side and trailer. You know what I mean?
True, but you just got to remember, it's all about acting. And, yeah, I don't know about hooking up and the stuff. But you know what? As long as you trust your partner, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, and they have a lovely relationship. I could see their. Well, they got kids. Okay, you know what? There you go. All right. Well, even better. All right, then there you go. So I take back all I said ever about her youthful side. Even though for those of you that haven't seen Rocketeer, guarantee you're gonna be like, that's Jen. Yep. Just so you know. All right, people. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back with more right after these messages. God, I hope nobody gets this info to him. Don't believe me on what I said. Yeah, she's she's semi-hot. She's not all hot. I mean, seen hotter. Yeah. There you go.
KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
Out the door, in the car, off to work. The same old morning routine. Take a break and stop for hot coffee or a latte and a fresh homemade cinnamon roll or chocolate cream puff. Donut Delight on Highland Springs Road in Banning is a locally owned family business with a friendly staff and customers who are always glad to see you. Get your morning off to a great start at Donut Delight on the corner of Highland Springs Road and Ramsey Street right off the I-10 freeway. Serving the Pass area for 22 years. Donut Delight is open at 4:30 a.m. daily.
Mattress Brothers Overstock Mattress Sale. Just $3.99 for a foam encased queen pillow top set. $3.99. Check out Mattress Brothers $3.99 Overstock Sale. Mattress Brothers at 120 West Redlands Boulevard in Redlands. The $3.99 Overstock Sale is on now. $3.99 for a foam encased queen pillow top set. Mattress Brothers also has locations in Hemet, Riverside, and Palm Desert. The $3.99 queen pillow top sale on now.
Summer's almost here, and you know what that means. Sunny days and hot temperatures that make you want to stay inside. Franklin Mechanical Systems can repair or replace your air conditioning unit to get it working before the heat hits. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems is the one for all your residential and commercial air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000 and get cool today.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. I'm not going to lie, Jesse. I saw something yesterday that I can't even describe to you. I'm probably going to have to repost it. I think if I show it, you're going to be in shock. France was under a storm this week, and hailstones enough to damage your vehicle. Like, literally. You know how, like, sometimes there's bullet holes and they don't make it all the way through? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's normal.
Not when hailstone cracks the windshield like that all the way through sometimes, and then damages the like puts dents in the vehicle.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Where?
Texas. They had hail the size of golf balls and softballs falling from the sky.
And it damaged the vehicle so much that it was like dented all the way through?
There were so many cars dented. Houses had holes in the roofs and stuff. But yeah, no, it happens. It happens. I've seen it.
Well, all right, whatever. Okay, my point is this. The fact that it's happening in France, he's so nonchalant. He's like, it's a thing, whatever. I showed it to several people. They're like, Armageddon is here. Oh, my God. Right? And like, I'm like, look, it's France, man. You know, France is supposed to be during, like, it looks like a windy blustery day in you know, France. You know what I mean? And it's supposed to be, like, technically spring. It's not supposed to be that extreme. What's going on, Jesse?
You know what? I don't know. What's the weather over there like? I honestly don't know.
I don't know. There's a bug in here.
But
I don't know
you know
how
what?
it got in here.
It's spring, almost summertime, so we shouldn't be getting this hail stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, Jesse. All I know is the world is weird. They are wondering what's going to happen with, you know, some volcanoes, including a super volcano. I'm like, oh man, if I bring this up to Jesse, I guarantee he's going to freak out.
Wait, what? A volcano's exploding? Oh my God, not another one.
No, they're monitoring Yellowstone very closely because, you know, it's a mega, right?
Yes, Yellowstone. I don't like that place.
Yeah, what happens when it explodes, Jesse?
Yeah. No, yeah. I'd rather not look into that because it's pretty bad. But Yellowstone itself is actually really fascinating. I don't want to step foot on there, but maybe a camera. I don't know. I'm a pansy.
Well, anyway,
they're gonna explode.
Yeah, there you go. Let's do a shout out to people tuning in. Nadine Ahur, thank you for tuning in. Renee Antonio Arbizu, thank you for tuning in. Brenda Sanchez, thank you for tuning in. Stephanie Reed, thank you for tuning in. Look, here's the reality. We have a lot of people, of course, that sometimes download our app. It's very, very, very inexpensive. It's called free. Yay. You don't have to pay a dime for it. You just have to, if you have like, I don't know who, does anybody pay for their connection like online anymore? Do you pay for that? Do you have a certain amount? Do you go over it ever?
What you talking about, like the old AOL where you have to have like certain amount of minutes?
Yeah, you know, like when you stream a lot. Like I know one time I went to Vegas, I kid you not, and my Instagram, like I was scrolling because, you know, I wasn't driving at the time. I was scrolling, and then like a week later they're like, you went like near, I think you went over your limit, and I'm like, huh? And then like I checked out and they said, yeah, anything like intensive like Instagram takes up a lot of data. So if you do surfing on data and you have a minimum account for data, and especially if you're on a family plan, Instagram will kill you.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about your phone's internet plan.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, no. Every place I go to, I'd be like, yeah, what's your Wi-Fi password?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no, well, and that's the thing. Like there are ways to do it where you only, when you're on a Wi-Fi, then you can see it. Otherwise, I knew after that, don't look at Instagram while mobile, right? I was doing that yesterday because I was a little bored, not gonna lie, because Jose was doing his filming. I'm like, all right, I'm not participating because, you know, I just don't want to. And I was like, okay, so I'm looking at my phone, I'm like, you know, this is the first time I've been on Wi-Fi, like regular Verizon network for a while, all by it. And so I go, okay, am I surfing too much? So I kind of, because I'm looking for an illustrator, Jesse, just so you know. So if you have any illustrators that you know that could do really good cartoons and stuff, I think I found somebody, but I don't know if she's going to respond. She's on Instagram, and she's a really good artist. I really like what she's doing. And then I found some other thing that I like, but I'm wondering if she could like kind of have the style with it. Again, and this is a little plug, not gonna lie. A Butterfly Story, which is right here for people. I know people are gonna get sick of this. They're gonna be like, I get it, but I have a few people that already bought it, Jesse. That's the good news.
That's awesome.
Yeah, on Barnes & Noble. I know you haven't. That's okay. I'll get you a copy personally, and then you can read it personally. Okay, this one, or actually, I think you would like both of these. A Good Man, which is coming out soon on Barnes & Noble. This is coming out to Amazon. I'm a little late at getting that one started, not going to lie. So I have to submit it. And then this one is going to be coming to Barnes & Noble first. So I do Barnes & Noble first, Amazon second. That's my plan. Yeah, so if you have an idea and you want me to come to your area, and we could put like a book signing thing together. But I think they have like a minimum of people that they want out. Like a minimum of like, I don't know, what's a good number, Jesse?
For like books?
Yeah, like a book signing, like, you know what I mean?
Start small and then work your way up just to see how the feel is and stuff like that. So maybe like 25 to 50.
Yeah, I like that number. I was going for maybe like 1,000, but maybe that's too high. Like I don't know how much advertising I have to do to get the word out. So if you have an idea and you want to get at least maybe 30 to 40 to 50 people together to do a book signing, I'll even sign each and every one of them. All right. All you have to do is let me know where you're going to be, and if we can get at least 30 people there in person and family, then we could do a read along. And then we could do a sign, or is it signing and then read along? I think it's read along and then signing. I don't really know, Jesse. Which one is it?
I think it would be read along then signing.
That's the thing. I want people to read it with their kids because there's a heartfelt moment at the end of at least the butterfly story. And I think mothers would be like, "Oh, this is why you need to appreciate me," just so you know. And there you go. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. All right, so I know I just spoiled my own book. All right, people, we're going to take a quick little break. We'll be right back with more right after these messages. Stay tuned.
New teen driver in the family? Just bought your first home? Have a new bundle of joy? Every life change matters, and by reviewing your insurance policy with Little & Sons Insurance Services, you could be benefiting with big savings. Little & Sons Insurance Services, a family-owned insurance agency who values the old-fashioned way of doing business. They work for you, not an insurance company, meaning your best interests are at heart. They can custom tailor your policy based on specific needs at a price you can afford. Home, auto, or business, you're covered. Call 1-844-9-LITTLE. That's 1-844-9-LITTLE, or go online to little, the letter N, sons.com. That's littlensons.com.
Are you paying rent because you think you cannot afford to live in your dream home? Are you renting because you don't believe that you have the down payment funds to purchase your own home? The Siegel lending team at ronismylender.com has up to $25,000 to help qualified people purchase their own home at amazing interest rates. Contact the Siegel lending team today at ronismylender.com. Again, ronismylender.com, license under NMLS 217037. ronismylender.com.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state? Did you miss sending out a prior year tax return? The IRS is out to collect now more than ever, and they'll use any means necessary. They legally can and will garnish your wages, take your money, and even seize your property. If you're behind on your taxes, call the Tax Relief Hotline right now at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000. You can legally get your tax debt under control, and in many cases get the breathing room you need. Garnished wages, property seizures, bank levies can stop immediately, but you have to call. Many of our specialists are IRS enrolled agents. They know the system and how to make it work for you. Don't wait for the IRS to come down on you. Act now so you can get your tax debt under control. Call the Riverside office today for free info at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. So a lot of people are getting away for the weekend because that's right, it's Memorial Day weekend. Did you know that, Jesse? It completely kind of jumped on me and bounced on me and then bounced off, and then it said, "What?"
I did not know that. I was gonna say I did know that, but I honestly did not know that. I don't get vacations or days off like that, so I don't really keep track of holidays.
Yeah. No, I know. This one stuck up on me. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was like last week because I thought I saw an ad for a TV and it said before they go up in price, get them now while they're low. Because I think they know something about Beijing. And I told you prices are going to go up. But check this out, Jesse. I kid you not. This is happening online. You can order it. And I'm not going to lie. I'm tempted. Because I got my mom a really nice big screen TV. Okay, she got a Vizio. And we got it with insurance because you never know what's going to happen. The last one that we had, honestly, there was like, I think a short and it blew a fuse. And when that happens on flat screen TVs, you just kind of say, bye-bye. Right? You just have to do that. But it was a gift to us anyway. But I kind of feel bad for, like, you know, having to let it go. But that happens. And that's been happening a lot lately from some people I know. And I'm like, what's going on? I had a little, like, a short that happened in my, what do you call it? The surge protector. And I was like, oh, no, I need to get a new surge protector. So take care of your electronics. Don't let fires burn out all of a sudden, especially in electric devices. Okay, but here is a example, Jesse, of a really good deal for Memorial Day. Okay, and you can get this. I'm going to post a link on our social media. Here it is in all its glory. Yes, the TV of the decade. All right, this 65-inch Fire TV Omni 4K ultra high definition smart TV is for the low price of, how much do you think it is, Jesse?
Let's see. You said 65-inch, so you said Vizio. I'm guessing.
No, this one's not Vizio. The one I got was a Vizio. This one's completely different. It's a Fire TV Omni series, hands-free TV with Alexa, with Dolby Vision.
$7.99.
Ooh, normally $829.99, Jesse. Now, for the limited time, for the Memorial Weekend, if you order it now, you save 40%, and it's actually only $4.99. $499.99 for a 65-inch. They also have a 43-inch, a 50-inch, and a 55-inch, and a 75-inch. Ooh, I wonder how much the 55. Well, hold on. We'll go with the smallest one. So the 43-inch is only $299.99. That's a good deal. The 75-inch is $749.99. And basically, I would put that on the wall and just let it ride. What do you think, Jesse?
Yeah. Oh God, that's a really great price though for
that's a good deal, Jesse.
Yep. It's like I live near a Best Buy outlet, so I like to go over there and see what I can get for deals.
Yeah. According to one reviewer, they said if I could give it 6 stars, I would. Love the interface. Really works well compared to previous Fire models. Has no problem controlling the rest of my smart home. Hears me and understands me better than the previous model. Overall, definitely my favorite Alexa device so far. Oh man, Jesse, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited about that right now. I have some money. I've been keeping it kind of a secret, and I'm waiting to get paid on something else because I want to have a minimum of at least, well, a certain amount of money, so I have emergency money because the prices are getting. I don't even know what to say. I hope the prices come down, Jesse. They should come down like this television, right? Remember when they were like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 for a screen that big?
Oh yes, I do remember that, and it was horrible.
Exactly. So I need this in my home.
I remember back in the days when I used to make money helping people move their furniture and stuff like that. And I would cry every time they would have one of those old school big screen TVs, you know, the giant boxes.
That was me, Jesse. I had one of those. It was huge. I paid cash for it, and it was honestly, I think it was deemed a 65-incher, but it was like big gray, and it was Sony, definitely Sony, and it had the speakers at the bottom, and it rolled, but they're heavy. And I finally, like, I think I told my mom, because I don't want to let go of it. It was kind of a memento of paying cash. And honestly, my first marriage, not going to lie. And I got a little like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like, do I want to? Do I not? And I finally said, you know what? I need to make room. So, all right, they could take it. If they take it away, they can, you know, they can have it. So they took it away for free. I think that's the only way I could get rid of it. Because it was heavy, Jesse.
Yeah. No, those things are heavy. Oh, my God. Yeah, those things are heavy. I had this one lady, she had 2 of those in her top floor of her house.
Ooh.
So I'm like, oh my God, how did you get these things up here?
Yeah.
Very strong people.
Yeah, so there's a lot of deals on Amazon. Let me see something for. I know this particular television that I'm showing here doesn't wow some of the people. So let me say some of the other deals that they have. They have this for the lady in your life, especially if you want her safe. Okay, I will say this: these are really good, and they actually work really well. Let me see if I can bring it up in time here. Here it is. Let's see. Okay, so this is the Ring Video Doorbell. Okay, I do recommend this. Some people put them on the inside. I would just say tell the people that they're being recorded because it's actually illegal to record people without them knowing technically. Now, if it's in your house, well, it's not. Well, I guess on the outside, I don't know, public property. But I guess if like you have a visitor and you have this device, know you're being recorded. But yeah, I don't know how that works. It says, but if you want a doorbell with advanced motion detection, real-time alerts sent to your phone, and night vision, then you want the Ring Video Doorbell. I will say this: they're good on the inside too. It says record video of the action outside your front door or back door and watch what you missed for up to 60 days. That's really good. Connect with Alexa to hear alerts on your compatible Echo or see a live view of the door with an Echo device that has a screen. You can speak to visitors without having to open the door. I love that part because you can pretend you're home but not be home. Just so you know.
I love these cameras. I mean, honestly, I think every house should have one.
Yeah.
Because let's be real, you never know who's coming up to your front door.
Yeah. Says there's never been an easier and more affordable way to keep your home safe. You can speak to visitors. Oh, I already said that. And one shopper said, I absolutely love my Ring. It took me all of 5 minutes to install. Nice. My partner is able to access it and have live video overseas with no issues. Nice. He could trust you. Several of our neighbors use the Ring, and it has a neighborhood app which allows our neighbors to share their videos so we know what's going on within our vicinity. The price, honestly, is a very affordable price. I'm just having internet issues, so I can't bring it up. But if you click the link that we supply, you can do that, and you can actually have fun at home and be safe while doing it. Huh, Jesse?
Oh, most definitely. I liked when I had the camera outside of my mom's home. Every time she would come up, I would be like, "Hello," and she'd be like, she'd look around scared. She'd look up at the camera. She'd be like, "I hate you."
That is so Jesse, Mr. April Fool's guy. All right, people, we got to make it a great day. We got to see you sometime next week. We'll see you then. Make it a great day, whatever you do. Remember, life is worth living. Live it well. Bye-bye, everyone. All right, for those still tuning in, I appreciate you. Thank you for staying with us. Again, our radio program is done, but I'm not done. We've got Sarianne Pierce who's tuning in. We got others tuning in on Twitter. Thank you. LinkedIn as well. Also on YouTube Live. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. I will say this. Some of the products here mentioned are a really good deal. And if you, have a little and it makes sense, just remember some of these things sometimes they come and they go. And Memorial Day weekend is one of those weekends that you go, okay, is it worth it? And I say sometimes it is, and you'd be surprised. So if you make it worth some time, you can actually kind of score on some of these deals. I'm still trying to bring up the prices. I'm having internet issues. Oh, I know why, because I'm streaming a little too much. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right. But, whatever it is, just click on the link, and then you can actually have fun doing that and then be all right with it. There's a lot of great deals. Let me kind of scroll down. Let's see. They've got home theater deals. They've got a Bluetooth projector. That's pretty cool. Let's see if that comes up. And you can save a lot of money with that. We might have too many windows open. Do you ever have that where you have too many windows open and you're like, I don't know what to do? Yeah, it may not open for me. All right. Other than that, yeah, it's not opening. Here's what I want to say. Okay, there's a lot of things happening in the world, and you got to be safe through it all. So whatever you do, be safe. And then just remember there are things happening that we need to be ahead of, okay? Obviously, the weekend means fun, so have fun. just do so safely. I know I keep saying this every single time. I just feel like there's so many people that are getting sick and dying that I honestly, I'm like, are you listening? Like, pay attention. Don't. I always used to say this. I feel like reiterating it, but I feel like it's a dead horse. Don't be a dead horse, be a live horse. And there you go. How about that? There you go. Because people just don't listen anymore. Seriously. Let's see what else. There's a lot of things happening. I know. Yep. I know, between Johnny Depp and Heard, like, what do you hear all the time? I don't really know. I will say this, Top Gun looks good, so go have fun at that. And then, just remember, when we do what we can, we get ahead if we do it together. Okay, so just remember that. If we do it together, then we'll be fine. Oh, by the way, did I say my book's on? No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm just waiting for someone to say hi and let us know where you're tuning in from. Sometimes I wonder who's tuning in at any given time, and I go, okay, what are you guys talking about? Sometimes it shows me, and sometimes it just doesn't. I'm like, what is going on there? As of late, the news has been a little odd. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's some really weird things out there. I follow our very own ABC 7 LA, which is our affiliate station, which is all television and new radio, just so you know. But let's see. I'm looking at this, and this. Oh, I forgot. Did you see the husband-wife situation? Yeah, this is horrible, by the way. I'm not going to lie. And it's horrible because of the kids. At first, I was like, oh, that's love, and I was like, I was happy in a way because I'm like, oh, they're together. That's good. Like, yay. Like, I don't, like, and then some say they think he kind of died of a broken heart, but still not good because at the end of the day, well, this is the Instagram. Let me go to this and hopefully it doesn't slow down my connection too much. Yeah, Texas teacher Irma Garcia. Her husband died of a heart attack just days after her being dead. This is how it reads. Joe Garcia, the husband of slain teacher Irma Garcia, died of a heart attack 2 days after his wife was murdered in Uvalde. That's the Texas thing that's been going on. The family member shared on Twitter. Joe and Irma leave behind, get this, 4 kids, and were set to celebrate their 25th wedding anniversary this year. Now, do they look like they're in love? Yes. And unfortunately, somebody posted this and they reposted this. They've been reposted everywhere. Saying extremely heartbreaking and come with deep sorrow to say that my tia, Irma's husband, Joe Garcia, has passed away due to grief. I truly am at a loss for words for how we are all feeling. Please pray for our family. God have mercy on us. This isn't easy. And it isn't. That whole family has to, like, I don't think people understand what they do to the families of the families of the families, That's sad. And I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I think of like Titanic. I think, will you ever find a love that loves you so much that they're willing to die with you in your arms, or were they caught in there and not able to get out? Seriously, you know that scene I'm talking about, not the one with Jack, because she says, "I have no room for you on this thing that's floating. I survived, but you won't." She says, "I never let go," but she lets go. That's women for you. They say they love you, but they don't. All right. Anyway, so there you go on that. All right. So there's that. I saw that and I said, oh man. But the kids. Who's gonna take in the kids? 4 kids. I saw them. They're like, oh. Somebody said party of 5. Yeah, it's pretty much that. So just remember, there are people hurting around the world and in our own backyard. That's a sad, sad, sad thing. Then there's this. Are you traveling this holiday? Kind of like Jesse. He's like, dude, I am staying home. I'm like, well, it's just around the corner for me to go to the movie theater. So I'm probably going to do that by myself. If anybody wants to go, give me a call. Let's see. I saw this recently. This is odd. Okay, I'm going to bring this up. I don't know if it's going to slow it down. If it does, I apologize. This is a situation. People, be safe out there, okay? New break-in case of 81-year-old woman who was carjacked while feeding the homeless. How? How does that go? It says here on the article, who would carjack an 81-year-old woman who was simply trying to feed the homeless? Police have arrested, oh thank God, a 24-year-old man for the shocking crime caught on camera. Eyewitness News with how cops tracked down the suspect in the car more than 60 miles away. Yeah, this was Let's see. It says Redlands. It's actually in our neck of the woods. It's in Jesse's area, just so you know. So, yeah. Some weird stuff. That's why I say be careful out there. You never know what you're going to get, okay? Let's see. What else am I seeing here that's kind of interest? This. I hate this. I'm like, yeah, he's too young. Too young. What's going on with people? Seriously. Have the will. You got to have the will to live. Ray Liotta, yeah, often known as the good fella guy, yeah, and Shoeless Joe Jackson. Do you remember him in Field of Dreams? Kind of makes the appearance at the end. If you haven't seen it, Field of Dreams, great movie with Kevin Costner and the great cast. And he steps into the field and he just has that look of like, wow, baseball player, yeah. So yeah, that's a situation. So it's like, what do you do there? So yeah, these are some of the things. Again, if you go follow ABC7 LA, you'll find all these stories right there. Yeah. And then let's see. Let me see what else there is here for you to see. Yeah, that, and that. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is the one I tell you to be aware of, okay? This is the situation, and people are kind of reporting it, and then other people are hoping it's not a thing, but I'm telling you it's a thing. Health officials investigating the monkeypox case in California. This was posted 2 days ago, by the way. Sacramento County health officials investigating the monkeypox-related travel in Europe. The first report in California. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is one of those things that you're like, okay, can we track down the people that associate with the person that has it, right? Because it doesn't go away very quickly. And if you know you have it, that's even worse because that means you have some signs of it. Otherwise, you wouldn't know you have it. And when it pops up, you don't want it to pop up because the treatment is not even there for it. Nope. And it is not fun. It's not fun. Okay. If you have it, you don't want it. Trust me. All right, let's see. Let's go to some good news here. I like this. Look at this. I think we'll go to this one first. Miracle Pup. I love this. Oh, this is so cute. All right, we need a little fun before we have the weekend. Miracle Pup survives being shot in the neck with an arrow. Are you kidding me? First of all, how did it even get that? Right? Here's the heading. For someone to willfully shoot this poor pup with an arrow is disgusting. The search is on for the person who shot a 4-month-old that's the cutest chihuahua I've ever seen, not gonna lie, in the neck. Luckily, the arrow missed vital arteries, thank God, and the puppy will make a full recovery, thank God. Eyewitnesses with the quick thinking heroes who saved her. Oh, it's a little girl. And the search for the suspect who took aim at the pup. Oh, Miracle Pup. Yeah, that's a thing. Trust me. There are bad people out there. There are bad people. And again, you got to watch your six. If they do it to a dog, what else are they going to do that with? You know? Okay, I'm not going to lie. I thought that was a better story than this one. But evidently, this is the better one. Okay, so this is the situation. Check this out. This one, I love this one here. Dog napped what? Happy reunion after nurse's camper stolen with her dog inside. If you remember this story, it was an interesting one. That's her dog that she likes to take a little picture of inside her camper. She wasn't sure if she'd see her beloved Bexley ever again. A pediatric nurse moving to LA has her camper stolen with her Australian Shepherd. Not gonna lie, I love Australian Shepherds. They're very smart, by the way. They actually are known for shepherding a whole flock. And they know how to go right or left, and they're very intuitive and very smart. They're just so smart. After several days of anguish searching, how she finally got her canine in her camper back. Again, with the help of the LAPD, she got that dog back. So that's actually what I thought was going to be more better than the other one. But at least these dogs are surviving, right? And what did this dog do? Like, I think there's a story about a dog that needs to be told. Yeah, that. And then let's see. There's a little bit of. I don't even know what to do with this. But I say if you can do it and you can do it so safely. This one kind of, I don't, like, if you're in love like this, I say, you know what? Have fun with that. They actually set themselves intentionally on fire. I mean, they have a guy behind ready to put it out. I don't know if they did it safely or if they're smart about this, because normally you don't want that to happen because it is bad. Oh, they had it planned. Oh, there you go. Yeah, they call it Fiery Love, a pair of stunt performers. Oh, no wonder. Stunt performers, I think they're auditioning for something, include a suitably dramatic twist to their wedding in Utah earlier this month when they both set ablaze themselves to the delight of their amazed guests. Somebody comments, they go, #divorce. This one, Olivia Head Nate Baby Picture says, #don't try this at home. Just don't, man. Oh, man. Nick Lupica says, I worry for the day they have a gender reveal party. Say goodbye to the National Forest, right? Oh, God, no. All right. Yep, truly hot couple. There you go. All right. These are some of the things I'm telling you. If you just follow ABC7, our friends over there, you're going to be like, they post some odd stuff, and it's all real. I know, seriously. Be safe out there, though, all right? Because there's a lot of things going on, and gas is up. There's that. Let's see what else. Let's see. Let me pull up something else that I haven't pulled up in a while. Yeah. Oh, this is sad. I don't know if you got this, but I was sad because we reported on this as a good thing. I said, oh, it'll be good for her. And then, yeah, no, not good. This happened. Britney Spears and fiancé announced the loss of their baby that they called Miracle Baby. This is sad. The Grammy winner posted a joint message on her Instagram account telling her fans she and her fiancé, Sam Asghari, have lost their pregnancy. Actually, her pregnancy, but yeah. The couple wrote in the statement, perhaps we should have waited to announce until we were further along. However, we were overly excited to share the good news. Our love for each other is our strength. We will continue trying to expand our beautiful family. Now, I will say this, that is a hard thing to have happen, especially when you were expecting. That's why some families, and don't get mad if they don't tell you right away. Sometimes they hold back after some time because they don't know if they're going to, and I know a lot of women out there that actually, they don't talk about it, but it's a very, very difficult thing to get over. Very difficult, especially if you're far along. If you're far along and you have that happen, it's like a life lost, okay? So always remember, for the people out there that, have gone through that, have a heart about it. Don't dismiss it. I think she was early on the pregnancy, but, still, it's not a good thing. And then let me go to something that I think will help everyone out here. Let's see if I can find the right thing. But this is cute. I'll just show this because, people out there, since we're talking about that. Did you see this? New Gerber baby. Yeah, shine the spotlight on limb differences. What does that mean exactly? Issa Slish, Gerber's latest spokesbaby and second ever chief growing officer. Her mother says she hopes her daughter's bubbly personality will bring more awareness to children with limb differences. So evidently she has a couple issues with the limbs. But she's dealing with it, and she's such a cute little girl. That's so cute. Issa or Isa? I don't know. Is it like Isabella? So I think it's like, yeah, like Isabella. So Issa? No, that doesn't sound right. It's Issa? I don't know, people, but I know this. Go follow ABC7LA on their Instagram. You're going to love yourself for doing it. Have a good day. Remember, life is worth living. Live it well. Be safe for the kids, and stay safe for everyone, including your family members. All right? Bye-bye, everybody.